On the Fursons comic, the gang went to Papa Pesto's and talked a bit, and then suddenly there was a crash, and then Dustbuster shows up, which is a dog, by the way, a fur dog, which is what they're called in this series, and they all they all follow him, and then Pesto comes back, and it's like wah wah wah. Anyway. Then I drew another page at a different location, which is why I didn't film it, because I wasn't at home. That's Pesto's sister, Spaghetti, also known as Spazoozy. I don't know. Anyway, he realizes that there's a trail of bubbles, and then, meanwhile, Dust has led them to Blocklin's house, and she's yelling, and then Rock doesn't want to go in. Bubbly Boo, now pretty much bubbleless, runs in. Blocklin is swearing at something or someone or whatever, but what is she swearing at? Well, we don't know yet. She's annoyed, like, why are they there? And then Teddy's like, I know you feel scared and vulnerable, and Blocklin just is, like, shocked for some reason. And I messed up her expression there. She's supposed to look more spooked than that. Or more, I don't know. And, so Blocklin and Teddy go to talk outside. Sweetie Red and Bubbly Boo walk back out where Rock asks what happened. Then Pesto comes along and tells and then blah 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 and then it's like, how did you find us so fast? And then it's like, I follow Bubbles. And then Bubbly Boo decides to go home to like re-soap because she likes to be covered in soap for some reason. Rock decides to go home because they're an introvert, and then Pesto realizes he's supposed to be at his job, at his work, at Papa Pesto's. He just completely failed and ran out without remembering that he was supposed to stay there. Sweetie Red said bye to everyone, looking a little bit nervous / upset that everyone was leaving. Well, now that's pretty much where we're at, and it's already been 2 minutes. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a drawing I did of Pesto and his sister Spaghetti. Spaghetti is 12 and Pesto is 19, but they look about the same age because Pesto acts like a child and also is short. So yeah, the Besto siblings, because their last name is Besto. So yeah, anyway, I forgot to put that on DeviantArt, but hopefully I'll do that soon. Anyway, now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, me drawing the next page! Okay, anyway, me drawing the next page. Okay, what should happen next? I should have really thought this through. Okay. Hell, I'll just stop for a minute. I've thought of what should happen. Okay, so, first we have Teddy. Yeah, this other paper is underneath the plastic part, see? So I don't have a stack of paper, it's separated. Anyway, this is gonna make it a bit tricky to see what I'm doing. Focus, please, focus. Boys, stop talking, pay attention. You must focus on the cells or you'll get attention. Boys, just pay attention. Sorry, nobody knows what I'm talking about unless you knew me in 7th grade. Anyway, if I could just start drawing. My nose is itchy. You'd think it wouldn't be allergy season if it's winter, but you'd be surprised. I had a really bad allergic reaction to something the other day. Anyway, why does anyone care about that? I forgot how to draw Teddy. I'm just trying to think how I should start. There we go. Wow, it's been like 4 minutes and then I just finally start drawing, like, seriously. It's like one of those videos, like, those popular people. It's like, before we get started with the video, I'd just like to give a shout out to blah blah blah. Like, everyone does that. I just find that really irritating. Like, sorry to people who do that, but I'm just saying that why can't people just do a regular video where they're not like constantly sponsoring? It's like, and now if you'd like to support my Patreon, then do this, blah, 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 blah. I'd like to give a thanks to all my patrons. Like, I guess it's nice that you're thanking people, but I just wish you wait till the end. Sometimes I do, but still. Well, actually, it's good when people just like have it go across the screen as a banner while they keep talking about something else. Like Steven Plays does that. Anyway, so I'm gonna have it cut to the end of their conversation so that it's a mystery what they talked about. So Teddy is just like completely understanding of whatever Blockland told him. But what did Blockland tell him? Well, we don't know yet. They're in the backyard, so the background should be sky blue. For some reason, I imagine Blockland having a small backyard, but that wouldn't make sense, because wouldn't she want a big one so she could train? Like, at home? Not just at her training? I don't know. Anyway, it's like the earliest I've ever recorded one of the. Actually, maybe not. It's probably actually afternoon by now. Hang on. Let me check the time. Oh, yeah, it's like 12:24. This is today, in case that wasn't obvious. Wait, I didn't get out my dark brown pencil. Hang on. I should have stopped the recording, but I didn't want to because I didn't want like a bunch of choppy recordings. I don't know. I mean, it would be choppy anyway because I'll cut that bit out, but like, I mean, I didn't want to have like a bunch of like 3-minute recordings on here. I like to have longer ones on the phone. Anyway, yeah, like that one, the last one that I made, there was this one segment that randomly was filmed on a different phone, and the sound was, like, way different and less relaxing and kind of a bit more annoying, because it was, like, all loud and stuff, I don't even know. So anyway, Teddy is wishing her good luck. And then he walks out. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. I don't know. I got the words right there. I might have mixed up the lines a bit. Anyway, that reminds me of that episode of How I Met Your Mother where the car, like, Marshall's car or whatever, kept playing that song over and over again. But yeah, like, I remember I went to a lyric video of that song, and everyone kept commenting about that show, that episode. So, yeah, anyway. I don't know how to signify that he's now, walking out of the house, that it skips to when he walks out of the house. I remember I made up this song about, like, to the tune of that, but about these toy dogs that I used to have, I still have them, but, like, I call them woos for some reason, so it's like, everywhere I'm gonna see if I can be the woo who walks 100 miles. For some reason, in my version, it was 100 miles, not, 500, I don't know. Well, I would walk, okay, no, stop. No, stop it! So short lines because he's not walking that fast. He's just walking at a normal pace. But I still have to symbolize that signify that he's going, that he's moving and not just standing there. I saw her standing there. I don't know if I sang that right or not. Why did I don't know why I sang that out of nowhere. Oh, I forgot to put my thing on the door that signifies that I'm recording. Why do I like to say the word signify so much? I don't know. Usually the word I say too much is basically, some of you viewers may have noticed that. Maybe all of you have. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I like how Teddy's color scheme reminds me of, like, caramel and chocolate and stuff, and the pink is, like, the strawberry, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember if I like strawberry chocolate or not. I probably ate it, like, once or twice. I don't know. Maybe more than that. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so I'll just draw that he's on the street now. I'll just draw, like, the street there. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Oh, Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Why did that song come in my head completely out of nowhere? I feel like drawing clouds on this panel. I feel like they look good. I'm a groovy old man from the 1960s, singing in the choir, yes, it's true. I have a crush on the girl, but she's with another man, and her name, oh yes, it is Mary Lou. Why did that make my eyes start to water? Sometimes if I sing random things that make my eyes water for no apparent reason. If I'm singing in a certain way for some reason. Like if it's cheesy or something, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just getting allergies again. I don't know. Anyway, I already know who he's going to come across here. So, then he sees a character. A character? Which character? Well, it's a big mystery who he sees. And just to make it even more of a mystery, I'm going to draw him first. So that you take even longer to know who the character is, and then you skip ahead in the video. No. I hope you don't do that. Because I want you to see the whole picture, even though probably no one watches these, but I enjoy watching and making them, so I'm going to upload them anyway, just in case somebody does want to watch them. Just in case somebody is interested in seeing me draw for 1 to 2 hours. It's just like a nice bonding time, nice quality time with some random person on the internet. That random person on the internet being me. His chest fluff looks like a beard sometimes. It looks like too high on it. Like, it looks like it's getting in the way of his face. Tried to make, yeah, his teeth are hard to draw sometimes. Like, they're hard to draw without, not make them look weird. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was drawing another character. Okay, I guess I'll draw the character now, because the speech bubble is going to mention her name, so now you know it's a girl. Alright, whatever, Salem. Sorry I'm stealing the Sebum thing from Pokemon Bridged, but you know. Oops, I tried to make it look like wavy and I accidentally did that wrong. Does she have long sleeves? Yeah, she does. How could I forget that? Like, seriously. Most of my characters wear long sleeves. Actually, that's probably a lie, but I don't know if most of them do or not. I don't know why I said that. I'm just thinking of a character I made from a different series named Katie. Anyway, this is not his love interest, but if you watch the other videos, you'd already know that. Unless he forgot for some reason. Anyway. She has beautiful, sparkly eyes. Okay, really? Well, she's supposed to be like the beautiful one. That's why I keep saying that. Like the cute one. Or like, I don't know. Anyway, what if, I wonder, like, if this series I made had a proper fandom. Sometimes I like to think about if series I made, if they had a fandom, who would be the popular character and who would be the popular shipping and stuff. And if this series had a fandom, I wonder if there'd probably be people who ship these two because of their similar personalities. And they both have a gentle demeanor. But I don't know. They're completely platonic, though, and monogamous to their respective love interests. Anyway. Also with another series called Weird World, the two main characters are Kay, which is a 14-year-old disabled and optimistic boy, and the other, who is also a Furson, by the way, a green one, a dark green one, and Fish Rappa, which is a 28-year-old rapping fish who acts as a surrogate parent at times, or a lot of the time, really. I wonder if some weirdos would ship them, even though they're supposed to have, like, a mother-son type relationship, because that's kind of creepy. But I bet there will be people who ship them, because people would ship anything these days. Well, I don't know about these days, and people have always shipped weird stuff, I don't know. Like, there's people who ship Mario x Luigi, like, okay then. Anyway, let's talk about something more pleasant than that. I don't know, people always say I'm being closed-minded, but I don't know. I just personally don't like that. I'm not into that sort of thing. Anyway, why am I talking about that? Let's write a speech bubble, so it's like... Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's calling her Sweetie because that's her name, not because he likes her. Anyway, it's kind of, it caused confusion, like, everyone, like, if Rock was more, I don't know if Rock is more of a jealous type or not, but they know that's her name. But if they were a jealous type, they'd probably be like, why you call my girlfriend Sweetie or something, I don't know. Anyway, so he's like, where did, I don't read the speech roll. He's wondering where everyone went, because, like, when he went inside, there was, like, 4 of them or something. No, hang on. No, he didn't see Pesto, but he was one of the 4 people that was with the group. He saw the Bubbly Boo and Rock left. He didn't even know Pesto was there to begin with, because he only showed up after Teddy walked inside. But, he's still confused about where everyone went. Anyway. So, yeah, he's basically... Yeah, I want to make other Furson comics, too, because there's characters I want to expand on more, but I can't really in this story, because it's not really about them. Like, I want to expand on the families of the main characters, like Sweetie Red's family, Rock's family, Pesto's family, Bubbly Boo's family. I actually have an idea for what's going on with Blocklin. Like, I already established one thing about her, but I've established something even more deep about it. Well, I don't know how deep it is, but, like, I've established something about that even further, like, a couple days ago, and it's really hard to explain what I mean without, like, spoiling anything. Anyway, so don't forget her freckles and her glasses. Also, I should probably stop this and start another recording because I forgot Teddy's blushes. Whoops. Also, I drew her glasses too low. Whoops. Maybe they're slipping off her face. I don't know. I just used red by accident. Whoops, I failed. Pink on top. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Suddenly the clouds disappear because blah, because reasons. Hello, Mary Lou. Oh, why am I singing that again? Oh, no. Goodbye, heart. Oh, Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Oh, I wasn't even filming that, was I? The me coloring the sky. The me coloring the sky. No. Nods. Okay. So, anyway. Oh, I should probably draw Sweetie's reply. Well, I guess her reply is, like, up here or something. In this speech roll right here. So... yeah, sometimes I forget to make her say walk instead of rock because of her speech impediment. Well, I'm thinking if she should mention Pesto, because if she mentions Pesto, then the next panel is going to be Teddy wondering, like, confused about when Pesto was there, but then that's kind of pointless and not really part of the story, so... Okay, I'll just have her ask what happened. Because I want to put something in the space there. Okay, and then Teddy... so here it is. The moment you've all been waiting for. You get to find out what they talked about. As soon as I finish drawing this picture, I'll draw the speech bubble. Where you get to find out what Lachlan told him. Any minute now. The suspense is killing you, I bet. Or not, I am such a troll. I am such a troll. Well, I bet you're all screaming at your computers. Maybe not. Maybe you don't even care about the story at all. I don't know. But, yep, Teddy is sworn to secrecy because he's that loyal to her. And she doesn't want anyone knowing because she doesn't want people thinking of her as a weakling who can't even handle whatever's happening to her. But it's kind of, I mean, the other characters can already tell that she can't handle whatever's going on, so... I know. I know what should happen in the next panel. So then, row 2 begins, and it starts with to clarify and classify, focusing it on the sky, as 99 red balloons go by. Do 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 do. Why am I singing the English version? I don't know. One day I'll learn the whole song in German. Hast so etwas Zeit für mich? Singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons. Über zur Horizont, denkst du vielleicht Kleid um mich? Singe ich ein Lied für dich von 99 Luftballons. Das so es waren so es gotten. Sorry if I was... Sorry, German people, but that was probably really bad. I am not fluent in German at all. But that's like the verse I'm the best at. I'm much worse at the others. Maybe the last one I can do. What's the last verse? I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway, probably easier to sing if I actually have that hit playing, but anyway. She wants Teddy to tell everyone that she's got it under control. But does she actually have it under control, or does she just want people to think that, is the question. She doesn't appear to have it under control. Since she's swearing at something, she appears to be talking to herself, so that kind of makes her seem like she's lost it. But don't worry, Lachlan. Your friends will always be there for you. I don't know why I'm talking to a character that I created. Technically, Rock the Furson was initially me, but they're not me now. They're not me. Because their personality is too different. They're like a caricature of last year's me or something, I don't know. Anyway, Teddy appears in like every panel so far. I just realized, look, he appears in every panel so far. Very blurry, sorry. Anyway, Sue. So then... Under control. And then Sweetie Red. I have an idea. I love these two's friendship, though. Oops, I forgot her whiskers here. Or her, whatever that's called, cheek fuzz. Anyway, so then... Such Luftballons. I forgot her eyelashes. Whoops, fail. There you go. Forgot she had 2 or 3 on each eye. Well, I couldn't fail. I feel like she only had 2, but I don't know. 99 dreams I have had, in every one a red balloon. It's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city. If I could find a souvenir just to prove the world was here, and here is a red balloon, I think of you and let it go. I had a Goldfinger's version of that song. For some reason, the fourth verse is randomly in German. Sweetie Red still got that cute little smile on her face. I swear I don't have a crush on her. I moved on. Oh god. Wait, what? That's implying that I used to... Well, I mean, their partner was originally meant to be me, but they're not anymore, so... That means that I am not in love with Sweetie Red, okay? Moving on. She's just a character that I created. Anyway, so then she says this. Why am I writing so lightly? I don't know. Is this pen running out of ink or something? Oh great, if it's running out of ink then I don't know what I'm gonna do to get another pen. Or switch over to dun 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 a pencil. Ah dun 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 dun. No offense to pencils, but I just really don't enjoy using, well, I'm fine with colored pencils, I just don't like using a pencil for outlines because it makes all my drawings look sloppy and crap and garbage and rubbish and trash. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I really, really look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I really, really look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. I belong in a garbage dump. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. I belong in a garbage lump. I don't know. Yes, I look like trash. Yes, I look like trash. I belong in a rubbish bin. Yes, I look... Yeah, the reason I say rubbish like that is like, that's rubbish! From Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. I don't know why I like to quote that. I'm not a Potterhead, but I just love saying, that's rubbish! I don't know, I find that funny for some reason. Anyway. You wanna get some ice cream, 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 wanna wanna get some ice cream, 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 ice cream, ice cream. I don't know what that was. That last part is like weird. Like wet. Anyway. So she's asking if he wants to get some ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. I made up a character named Ice Cream. Maybe I'll use her in a video one day. Well, actually, I did already. I made 2 videos with her in it, but they were really short. One was really short and had her speaking. The other one was just an animation of her blinking or whatever, or blushing, or eyes. No, her eyes are sparkling. That's right. Anyway. I should make a Weird World comic someday. Maybe I'll make one based on one of the episodes I wrote. That'd be adorable. Actually, I started making one based on episode 1, but I never finished it, even though episode 1 is really short, because the episodes are usually quite short. I'll do that in another... I think maybe the next video I make I'll do that, because I love Weird World. I just don't know what to do with the characters anymore. Seems like the last time, a couple of times I used them, it just got depressing, because I was talking about Kay's parents, which is like the only depressing thing in the series, is Kay's parents being divorced and his dad being super depressed and awkward and apathetic, and his mom being like not with them anymore. And like, I want them to reunite someday. Because I love Oscar x Jennifer, which is the parents, by the way. I love Oscar and Jennifer. It's tragic seeing them apart, and neither of them are dead or anything. I don't want to do that. And it's just supposed to, even though I just described something really depressing, it's actually a fun, lighthearted series most of the time. But just that's the only depressing aspect. Anyway, that's really off topic. Now I just want to do that instead. I don't know if I should pause this video, take a break from this video, and then come back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because I really want to draw a date with ice cream, because that's an animation I started. I'm gonna make it a comic instead. Okay, bye. Oh, I just remember the pen is running out of ink. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I think it's running out of ink. So then, Teddy. Yeah, I started drawing that Weird World comic. I didn't get that far. Probably continue it later, but not yet. Because I want to get back to Fursons, because Fursons is my #1 series lately. Seems like I'm drawing him without, like, his mouth showing a whole lot lately. I'm just doing, like, him, like, his teeth, whatever. Getting ice cream together is what him and Blockland used to do all the time. When they were younger. Oh jeez, this pen is running out of ink. More data to eat. Oh man, if only you'd seen that. I tried to grab my pencil and it just flipped. I just accidentally threw it and like not that high, but and then it just like did a little flip and then it landed like over there, so like fail. It's like I wish that was on camera, but whatever. So it's just so random because I didn't mean to let go of it at all. It just like it's like I don't know. Anyway, I had lunch. Hopefully that gives me more energy. But I don't know. My eyes still kind of want to close. Don't use red by accident this time. Teddy has only not appeared in this panel so far on this page. That's Blockland and I's special thing. He doesn't want to get ice cream with another person because, like, he feels like it'll take away from the specialness of him and Blockland getting ice cream together. Also, yeah, he also the fact that it's another girl kind of would make it weird. Anyway. So Sweetie's wavy hair. I guess this can be a side view since it kind of looks like that already. Teddy's nose should be bigger. There we go. Sweetie's nose is a small one. It actually makes sense that her fur is lighter there because it looks lighter to me anyway. Maybe because she's secretly like feeling lonely or something. I don't know. Yeah, I like to hint at Sweetie Red like secretly not being always as happy as she appears, even though she is a pretty cheery character. When I first created her, I made up that she was secretly depressed, and then I decided that that's kind of weird. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's weird to be depressed, but, like, it just seemed out of place for her character. But then, I don't know, I like that idea, so I want to bring it back now. But in one panel of a previous page, I actually showed her twitching in her sleep. Because I'm toying with the idea that, the reason she's so cheery is because all her sorry, all her negative emotions basically like vent out through her dreams at nighttime, and that's why she twitches in her sleep, because she has like nightmares every night or something, because she like I like the idea that Sweetie Red's family are like all goody two shoes like her, but that causes her to feel pressured into always hiding her negative emotions. I think I have another character like that. Yo, I made up a fangirl character named Grape Juice, whose parents told her to just smile and stuff. So she believes that she always has to be happy, which is why she pretends she's happy when she's obviously not. But in Sweetie Red's case, she's much better at being she's not weird about, like Grape Juice acts weird when she's trying to fake her cheer, and Sweetie Red can genuinely seem cheerful, or even genuinely is cheerful. But she, but at nighttime, all her negativity, discharges into her dreams, which is why she wakes up feeling perky the next day. Actually, talking about that just kind of helped me gain a bit of insight on that more, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, what was she gonna say? Oh, yeah, she was gonna be like, I almost wrote a D, like, thend. That's not a word, thend. I accidentally almost wrote a D after the word then. I don't know what word I was getting mixed up with there. I should probably color the sky darker, because when I scan it, it won't show up otherwise. Half the time when I scan my comic pages, the background doesn't even show up half the time. I said half the time twice in the same sentence. Anyway. I might have said it 3 times overall, I don't know. Let's see. Why have I suddenly got that all-time low song stuck in my head? I'm confused, because I thought that song came out last year, but then I saw a video in 2012 where somebody mentioned it. I'm like, what? How old is that song? You know, the one that goes low, 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 low. Yeah, I can't sing it very well, sorry. That was a fail. I don't know. Somebody just mentioned the title all-time low, unless I talk about a different song with the same title, I don't know. And in the same video, somebody mentioned that was made in 2012. They mentioned Panic at the Disco. I thought they were a recent band too, so I don't know. 2012 to me is not recent. Anyway. I don't know. By the way, in case you're wondering, it was, attacking toucans and Donnabills Mario Galaxy Versus. I forget which episode it was. It was one of the middle ones, I think. Anyway, a warning, there's inappropriate, commentary, so yeah. If you're, just warning you if you're like a kid or you're a prude or religious or something and you don't want to hear that. Anyway, so, what's gonna happen next? So Teddy's gonna be, and don't worry, they're not gonna cheat on anyone. I don't like putting stories of people cheating on people, because it adds too much conflict and drama, and then it's like, oh great, how am I gonna write these characters making up with their friends or something? One time I wrote a story, where there was this lesbian couple, and the main girl, Eileen, who was one of the people in the lesbian couple. Oh, by the way, they were all like 14, 13 years old. Eileen basically, cheated. She got really, really, like, hormonal and started kissing her ex-boyfriend Felix, who's only 13 and she's 14. And then for some random reason, Eileen's girlfriend Kat was like completely fine with it, and she's like, I saw the pictures, it's fine. And then Eileen's like, wait, pictures? It's like, fail. And then Felix had a girlfriend named Darcy, but like she was totally fine with it too for some reason, because I didn't want to make all of their friend group like, I don't even know, it's just stupid. Anyway. It's like, what kind of, like, I mean, they're only 14, maybe they don't take it as seriously. When they take it more seriously, because that's how I don't know how preteens are like, I don't know, forget. That's not preteen, that's a teenager. Fail. Anyway, what am I talking about? I could at least draw while I'm talking about something, instead of just pausing between each panel. I still got that all-time low song in my head. And also the one that goes, do, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. That was a really bad imitation of whatever song that was. Oh, what happened to Teddy's hair? There we go. This pen! His teeth, I almost said nose, his teeth aren't showing there. I think this pen is just about done. After this panel, I'm probably going to retire it. I'm going to go look for another pen to use. I am not using a pencil. I would rather wait until I found a good pen, even if it takes me a while, than use a pencil. Because I just really don't like how my comics look when I use a pencil for the outlines. It just looks bad. If you see my Mario comics, then you'd know what I'm talking about, because the ones with the pen outlines look so much better than the ones with the pencil outlines. Like, seriously, even though I used to call myself Pencil, but I love pens better for outlines, but I still like colored pencils for the colors. Colored pencils are still good, I just don't like using a lead pencil for outlines. Oh great, I still have to draw a speech bubble with the pen. Okay, this speech bubble. What's some funeral music I can play? I don't know. I mean, not play, just sing, but I don't know. Any songs like... I don't know. I can't think of anything, but anyway. Oh, maybe the ink's returning, I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna say the speech bubble was the last thing I write with it, but we'll just see if it runs out again. Anyway. Only 2 words. Oh, now it's running out of ink again. Hang on, I have to... Okay, I need to find another pen, so I'll be back. Red, oh sweetie red, I don't wanna lie straight to your face. You're such a beautiful mind and a beautiful personality, and I'm just a big disgrace. I'm just a big disgrace. Whoa, I don't wanna lie straight to your face, but if I tell you the truth, then you'll hate me forever. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. No, I don't wanna lie. No, I don't wanna lie. No, I don't wanna lie. I just realized that Rock and Sweetie both have a character that flirts with them. Because I actually made up a character named I made up a character named Sweetie Red. I almost said, but I made up a character who flirts with Sweetie Red, who's this weird show off guy named who calls himself Hard Place. Wow, bad puns for the win. Why do I like puns in my series so much? Like really? Because basically, you know how Sweetie dates Rock? Yeah. So yeah, I figured he'd call himself Hard Place because he's like all muscly and a show off, so I don't know. I've never drawn a picture of him though, but he's a human too. I think he's a human. Yeah. So yeah, I made up 2 humans in this series, not just one. The other's Mr. Tuffy Buns. I knew him, but I forgot about Hard Place. I always forget about Hard Place. And then Rock is a character who flirts with them, named Spicy Red. Because who looks a bit similar to Sweetie Red. She's like a doppelganger. Spicy Red. Didn't I mention her in another video? I think I did anyway. I'm trying to think what Sweetie should be saying here. Where should they go? I want Hard Place and or Spicy Red to show up. But I need to remember how to do Hard Place's personality. Did I say Sweetie? I meant Spicy, sorry. I don't remember. Okay, maybe I should just switch to what they're doing. Actually, I know. I know what they're doing. So, I'm pretty sure I didn't make up Hard Place's exact appearance yet, except for the fact that he's a muscly, tall human. But he's not supposed to look like Mr. Tuffy Buns. What if he was related to him? No. I don't want them to be related. Maybe I do, I don't know. The only reason I want them to be related is so that... Because, I don't know, because it's interesting. Because, like, Mr. Tuffy Buns is friends with Blockland, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be related. I think they're... Just because they're both 2 muscly humans doesn't mean that they have to be related. Because that doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway. Sweetie Red being lonely without other people makes sense. Maybe she's an extrovert. I don't know if... I mean, even introverts get lonely, but you know. She's more extroverted than Rock anyway. I almost said Lolly for some reason. Like, when did Lolly come into this? She's from a different series. She's from the Fun Pack. I'm trying to think what Teddy would want. Because they're basically at the bakery. Or something similar to that. Teddy likes ice cream, but he already said he doesn't want ice cream with someone else, with Sweetie Red, so... Doesn't he like vegetables, too? Yeah, I think he does. But they wouldn't have vegetables at a bakery. Actually, I'm gonna make it a salad sandwich to contrast with what she's having. That is almost... I was thinking, don't write an H, and I almost wrote an H anyway. Because some people spell it, like, with an extra H there, because, like, they can't spell it or something, but anyway. I was trying to write an I anyway. I wrote TD instead of Teddy. For me, I'd Wyke because of her adorable speech impediment. She's not a kid though. She just talks a bit. Some people have that impediment. I knew somebody who talked like that, who went to one of my schools. And she was like the same age as me. Which was not a kid, by the way. Anyway. Focus. Yeah. Too far back. I mean, it's too far. Close. Yeah, I didn't have enough room to write all of what she was going to say, so it's probably going to continue into the next panel. I don't want to lie, no, I don't want to lie, no, I don't want to lie, no, I don't want to lie, but if I tell the truth, you'll hate me. I'm just an awkward mess, you'll never like to be with me. No, I don't want to lie, no, I don't want to lie. Makes sense that I'm coloring her fur lightly still because, like, she's still upset and stuff secretly a little bit. I don't know if how many of the characters know about their fur powers, like, I haven't really established, like, if the other characters know, but I just kind of assume that if they did know, then they didn't really mention it. Or I kind of assumed they did know, but they didn't really mention it, I don't know. I don't know how her glasses even stay on. Anyway, she's not out. They're not outdoors anymore, so don't color the background blue unless they have blue walls. But then I'm just gonna color the background white whenever they're indoors, because I usually do that anyway with my comics. So anyway, she has a sweet tooth, as I've stated. And this is Teddy looking weirded out a little bit. Because she's still gonna be talking. She's still gonna be talking. This is her speech bubble coming from this side of the screen. I love how many W's are in strawberry when you have a speech impediment. Strawberry. Strawberry. Oh yeah, she's saying free as in 3, not free. I'll just put a 3 in brackets so you can tell. She's gonna get fat eating all this. She's supposed to be a little bit chubby, but in a cute way. But I keep accidentally not drawing her chubby enough. Anyway, I don't know. And a diet bagel. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's like she buys a one diet thing. And like... She's like... I hope people can read that. She's basically saying, and a diet bagel, please, I'm watching my weight. Teddy's just like, what? Teddy. Oh, I'm laughing at Teddy. Sweetie Red is the funny one because she's like ordering all this, this like junk food. I'm just laughing at when I was saying Teddy's like, wait, like, I don't know. I didn't want to say it again, but like, whatever, say what it is. And then, oh yeah, I should probably put a red underline to indicate that she's the one talking. A diet bagel? Is that a thing? I'm like a diet baby, which I made up when I was really little. There was a diet baby. A bad man came to the diet baby. The bad man opened the diet baby's mouth. Don't worry, it's not going the direction you think. Sounds like something else though. No, and then he ended up putting like worms. I mean, let's not talk about worms. Why do I like writing stories about putting worms in people's mouths when I was younger? I don't. If you see that video, stories I wrote as a child, it goes like an hour though, or 2 hours. I forget which one. But it's really stupid because, like, there's, like, 3 stories that involve putting worms in people's mouths. One of them was entirely dedicated to that. It was called The Worm Badness. And then there's the meanie called Dawn. No, I don't know why I'm talking about that. Those are just gross stories. Anyway, let's talk about something more pleasant. Sweetie Red. I'm trying to think what this Furson behind the counter should look like. Actually, I'll just do a speech bubble coming from off screen, because I don't want to create a design for a character and then love the design, but be sad that they're only a background character. Oh, that's that whole thing. Yeah. I kind of made a mistake with her hair, but whatever. Oops, I forgot a hair thing there. That's... Wow, these people are just trying to fatten her up or something? So they can eat her? No! That's not what happens in this series. There is no cannibalism going on. Anyway, if you buy one more thing, you get a discount. She's like, I'll wait. I'll wait. Kind of messed up the speech bubble there anyway. Sweetie Red is silly when she's ordering food. Oh, I just remember this part of my story. One story I wrote of a different series where this guy named Bonkers sings to his girlfriend Bobina, who by the way is chubby, but he thinks her chubbiness is hot or whatever, and he sings a song that's like Balloon Belly. So, Balloon Belly. Like, he's always talking about how he's like, fat girls are beep too. Like, the beep was the SEXY word. I didn't want to say it for some reason in this video. Fat girls are hot too. I don't even know. Like, he kept going around talking about, and then Bobina's doesn't like it when he. Like, oh, that's right. At the end of the song, he said, "You're fat and SEXY and fine," or something. It's just stupid. Why am I talking about that series? I mean, it's not stupid to like a fat girl. That's not what I'm saying is stupid. I'm just saying him singing that song is stupid because he's a silly character. And he's like, his song was very weird, but I'm not gonna describe the contents of said song because it was very inappropriate. Anyway, and he's singing out in public. He's a stupid one. Why am I talking about this? That's wrong series and wrong place to say it. I mean, this is a channel that uploads South Park videos, so. Anyway, back to the subject of the Fursons series. So then she takes the bag of stuff. This is a huge bag of stuff. I'm trying to think what the name of the bakery should be. I can only think of Furson Bakery, which is like not very creative. So she's like, "Thank you," with a smiley face. Smiley face, yay! This is her sleeve, in case that wasn't obvious. But actually, Teddy and Sweetie Red both have pink sleeves. Doo-doo-doo. I think it's interesting that, Teddy and Blockland have the same shirt color, orange, which is completely unintentional. I don't remember doing that on purpose or anything. But I think it's also interesting that his undershirt is pink. So it's like because it's a symbol of him and Sweetie's friendship. And him and Sweetie have a close platonic friendship, as I've said before. But some people might, if this series had a fandom, people would be like might think it as a hint that they'd be like, oh, they're gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat on her or something. No, he's not. But people might think that. People might think that it's like foreshadowing something else. But I don't know. Sweetie Red sure likes her strawberries. Strawberries? Anyway, I'm trying to think what should happen next. People hate me. I just realized that looks like it says something else a little bit, but not. Oh no, not really. I guess. Anyway, so what should be happening in the next panel? So they're sitting at the table. Maybe Sweetie's going to try and just get his mind off of what's going on since he doesn't want to talk about it anyway. Or he's sworn to secrecy. You couldn't even see what I was drawing. I'm sorry. I was drawing a table and chairs with this cord. Yeah, there we go. This cord just keeps... whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna make the table and chairs white because it's like a stylistic thing, and also because I just feel like making them white. It's not that I'm lazy to color them in, I honestly think that they would look good white. So anyway, because this is actually supposed to be taking place at the supermarket, the shopping center, which is a location I've already established in some of my other recordings, maybe like one of them, I don't know. One like 3-part recording I made that featured my character Hard Place. That's right, Hard Place is in a band, that's right. I forget what part of the band he's in. I think he's the lead singer, but I don't remember if he's also the guitarist or not. Anyway, so this is Sweetie Red. She's eating a lot. Lol. So she's gonna be eating. That's supposed to be a cupcake, but it's really small. You can't even tell what that is. Oops, doesn't even look like she's sitting on the chair properly. Fail. I can't draw it. Right? Can't draw it right for some reason. Is that better? That looks weird. Actually, that looks maybe a bit better. I don't know. Looks different anyway, so. Oh, I drew her mouth. Don't draw her mouth again by accident. This is all the stuff on the table. I'm gonna draw all the stuff on the table. So this is 2 donuts. This is her other cupcake. She's eating one of the cupcakes there, and that's the other one. What else did she order? She ordered 2 donuts, 2 cupcakes. I don't know how to draw strawberry shortcakes. Well, maybe she already ate that stuff. And this is the diet bagel. Yeah, she bought 4 strawberry shortcakes, but I don't know how to draw them, so just say she ate those first, because that's like her favorite thing. She loves strawberry shortcakes. Oh yeah, like with Super Mario 3D World, Peach's hair is short when she's in small mode. So I like to call it Peachberry short hair. Lol. I don't even know. So this is the donuts and the cupcakes and stuff. They should probably all be on a napkin. So that's 1 napkin and that's 2 napkins. Teddy should be eating his salad sandwich, actually. That's his, like, lettuce sandwich or whatever. Like, deciding whether I should make her say stuff or food, but I don't know. Whoa, I'm on fire. Oh no, that can't. Is that song inappropriate? I don't know. Because in one part he says, I wake up with the sheets soaking wet or something. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds inappropriate to me. I don't really know. This is Teddy. So his sandwich, that's his sandwich there. And this is the crust of said sandwich. And this is the, I forgot to color his eye, fail. Great, now I got that song stuck in my head, but I don't want to sing it because, I don't know. Because the lyrics sounds a bit inappropriate to me. When he says, "Hey little girl, is your daddy home?" It's like, what? I don't even know. Oops, the lettuce should be, like, lettuce colored, not apple lime colored, I don't know. Actually, I just realized I'm not actually done coloring yet. So she's trying to help him cheer up. And also because she herself wants to hang out with someone as well. Completely platonically. I keep saying it like I'm foreshadowing them secretly getting together, but I swear I'm not. As I said before, I don't like writing stories about cheating on people, because when I do, it's not done very well because it's not realistic. Because whenever like, one time I did this story where, this guy Bonkers, like, was like, he's kind of a jerk, by the way, like, he's really stupid and insensitive, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you money for you and Katie's," like, he's like to Christy, "I'll give you money for you and Katie's wedding if you," yeah, I'm not gonna say the rest, but basically, it's really bad. Anyway, I hope you know what I meant, because otherwise you might have thought it was something worse, I don't know. Anyway. Why am I talking about that? Let's not talk about that series in this video. I like how I drew the donuts and the cupcakes and the bagels and the stuff in the salad sandwich, I guess, even though it looks kind of weird, but I just didn't want to leave anything out. Anyway, I mean, what I talked about, what I liked, I didn't want to leave out what... Anyway, that's not an important conversation. So... Anyway, I want Hard Place to show up, but I don't know how this will tie into the plot exactly. And then again, this tends to happen in my Mario comics too. I just have whatever I want happen. Anyway, so, then... what happens next? Well, as I didn't draw her whiskers here. There we go. Never actually drawn a picture of this guy before. Actually, I'm not sure if I want him to show up or not. I'm trying to think what I want to happen next. Because Hard Place showing up wouldn't really contribute to the plot, is the thing. And I don't know how I can resolve that random encounter. Like, how I can end it. Then again, I usually don't know how I'm going to end my comics when I start them anyway. But I don't know. Okay, I know. I'm just gonna have Sweetie, not messed up her hair there, but whatever. I'm way too close there. I still got that song in my head. Woo! I don't know if I could sing that very well. She looks like a kawaii anime girl. Maybe after this, this part right here, I should switch the scene. But I don't know what I can switch it to. Something desire Whoa, I'm on fire. Maybe her throat should get a little bit bright, voice crack, jeez, a little bit brighter because she's, like, cheering up, so. She's taking the time, making up the reasons to justify all the hurt inside. And and all her friends have been tried for treason and crimes. That's not how it goes. Or is it? I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm getting confused. Because those bits rhyme, but I think the next part is, something about something bitter one. I don't know. I fail at that song, sorry. Her fur doesn't look like it's getting any brighter, though. I'm not getting much brighter anyway. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Maybe it's just the lighting in this room makes it look different, I don't know. Okay. Teddy and Sweetie Red are both so pure. But for some reason, cinnamon rolls, like, never date the cinnamon rolls. Maybe, I guess they do sometimes. Maybe in Sanrio they do. But not so much, like, in my stuff. For some reason, they're like... Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. A lot of people like to pair cinnamon rolls, like, edgy ones, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if that's true, I'm just making up stuff, I think. I think I'm just making it. And now he's smiling again. Well, he's smiling on the last panel that he was in, but you know. Trying to think if he should be saying, like, thanks, sweetie, in a calm way or more of a cheery way. I don't know. Because he's not supposed to be, like, one-dimensional and, like, always calm. But, like, he's a pretty calm character, but he's not, like... He can still talk in a more excitable way at times. Maybe I should show Bubbly Boo next. But I'm trying to think what her conflict is. Just that she cares for Blockland, because that's pretty much all of their conflict. Except Blockland, of course. Her conflict is actually what's happening to her. But her friend's conflict is all of them thinking about what's going on with her. Now Teddy's conflict is that he has to deal with whatever she told him, but he's not allowed to talk about it to anyone. Poor Teddy, because that's so sad when you really want to talk to someone about something and you just can't. Like, you're told not to, or you feel like you can't. I mean, he could talk to her about it, but he's not always seeing her. Sometimes he's with other people, like right now he's with Sweetie Red. But, you know, he respects her privacy and her wishes. Teddy and Blockland aren't quite officially dating, but they are aware of each other's feelings because they had talked about it, like, earlier, like, they talked about, not in this comic, They talked about it. I established that they talked about it when they were 16 and now they're 17. And Blockland is too busy with her training to have a relationship, so they decided that when she's 21, when they're both 21, that's when they'll officially get together. So, yeah. Anyway. And then Sweetie Red, since it's kind of awkward to start a scene on the last panel of a row. So I'll just make Sweetie Red be like, "You're welcome," or "No problem," or something. She's gonna be like, "No problem." Oops, yeah, there you go. She looks like she's having a sarcastic expression, but she's not. Sweetie Red's an awesome character. I almost said I love Sweetie Red, but that's gonna sound really weird since I keep saying things that make it sound like I like Sweetie Red, but I don't. I just love her as a character, just like I love all of my characters. Like, I love Teddy, I love Blockland, I love Rock, I love Pesto, I love Bubbly Boo, I love all of them. And not as a crush. Especially not Bubbly Boo, she's only 3, like, no, just no. Anyway, so she's like all polite and being nice and stuff, because she's always a nice girl. Yeah, I'm free falling. Anyway, draw her freckles. Freckles. Wait, what? Don't drop my blue pencil. It just like did a spin. I accidentally threw it and it did a spin. Just like earlier when the other pencil did that. Oops. Oh yeah, actually that's good that I colored her fur too light. I'm not even gonna make it darker because I'm not gonna fix that because that means she's like secretly still battling her negative emotions or some edgy stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that explains like her eyebrows too. Like, she looks a bit nervous still, so yeah. This is 20 minutes, whoops. So, this is actually, so far on this page, the only characters who have appeared on screen are Sweetie and Teddy, but that's about to change. Now it's gonna be Bubbly Boo. Her head looks a bit like Katy Cat, but you know. I don't wanna lie straight to your face, but if I tell you the truth, then you'll hate me forever. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think, did I specify? I think Bubbly Boo's supposed to be a lefty, but I don't remember. And the rest of her soap came off, and now even her tail and chest fluff aren't bubbly anymore. She looks so different when she's not covered in bubbles. Because what appears to be curly hair is actually just bubbles. So yeah. She actually has pure white fur. That's the floor because she's so short that you can actually see the floor. She's like, "I'm home, Mommy." Now, to draw her mom, which I've never drawn before. So. Oh, fail. I was trying to think in my head, oh, is Brooklyn a name? And then I realized it was a place. I was like, wait, maybe it's also a name. I don't know. But what if her name is Lynn at the end? It would imply that she's related to Block Lynn. Actually, that'd be interesting if she was. That would actually be very interesting. Because, wait, it doesn't have to be a real name, because most of the characters in the series don't have real names anyway. Bubbly isn't a real name. Neither is Sweetie, or Blocklin, or Pesto. I'm counting on my fingers, but you can't even see that's what I was doing. I was like, that. Basically what I did. Cause, yeah, anyway. If the Boos and the Busters are related though, I wonder if they know it or if Bubbly Boo knows it. Actually, yes, that gives me an idea. Thank you, myself or whatever, I don't know. Oops. I'm trying to think, how can I make a character look like Bubbly Boo and look like Blocklin at the same time? Like, obviously it's an adult for starters, but you know. Well, you know what would be even weirder if this lady and if Bubbly Boo's mom ended up marrying Mr. Tuffy Buns. Like, what? I don't even know. Maybe she should. Maybe I should give her a single mom. That's why she only said she was home to mommy and not daddy, because maybe I don't know. Anyway, apparently every girl Furson has to have this hairstyle except Bubbly Boo. But Sweetie and Blocklin both have this. And oops, I messed up her ears, but I don't know. I was trying to make them look like a smaller version of Blocklin's ear, but like more Bubbly Boo, like flippy, like flipping up or something. I don't know. Make her hair look more wavy because like it's just like water. She wears clothes though. Maybe she wears clothes that look like a bikini, even though it's not a bikini, because that's kind of weird. It's just like a tube top or a tank top or whatever. I don't know. Crop top. That's the word I was looking for. Actually, yes, I just got another idea for what she's saying. What personality should I give this lady? Well, I'm gonna make her nice, obviously, but like... Yes. I already know what's gonna happen. She has no nose because her daughter has no nose. She reminds me of some... I think she reminds me of my character Twizzle, my Mario fan character. She has a bit of soap on, too. She wears a blue crop top. She has a bit of Surime eyes, too, actually. Kind of like Blocklin. Well, I'm just saying that because I'm trying to... Because I meant to draw her eyes more like that, but, forgot, anyway. This is getting interesting now. Maybe not to you, because I'm not explaining most of what I'm thinking of, but that's because I don't want to spoil it. So Bubbly Boo is confused. She's like, in time for what? Yes, now I know what I'm doing with this story. Oops, I didn't mean to make her look angry. If I accidentally make someone look angry, I just add, like worried looking eyebrows or something, and then it kind of balances it out a bit, so. Now she looks a bit sad. I wonder why she's sad. Well, you'll find out. Maybe this family, like, the Fursons aren't strict with whether you have to wear clothes. Maybe this particular family is more, relaxed about that, since Bubbly Boo runs around with only soap on her, and her mom appears to just wear a crop top. And obviously she wears some bottom clothes too, but, like, I've only drawn her, like, top halves so far, so I don't know. She probably wears, like, a short skirt or something, I don't know. Like, one of those bikini skirts, like Sandy Cheeks wears. Anyway. What if she... Oh, yeah. She's not annoyed. She's actually just more gloomy looking. Hop in the bathtub because she needs to get her bubbles back. And we'll talk. Oh, this would be a perfect place to end the page, but I still got room to draw, so... Well, actually, I can still have a good cliffhanger, probably. Maybe I'll make another video after this, since I actually know what I'm doing now, and I'm probably not gonna... It's not gonna end on this page. I'm getting excited now, because I'm actually expanding on the lore of this series. And that excites me, because I love when I stick with a series long enough that I get to expand on it, like some of the series I've done lately, I haven't been able to expand on them enough. But yeah, so, her name's Brooklyn, by the way, which is why I thought of some epic ideas. So yeah, her name is Brooklyn, because her name comes from brook, which is like a water thing, I don't remember exactly what it is, but anyway, like a water brook or something, I don't know. Anyway, she's the mom of Bubbly Boo. Anyway. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think what Blocklin's parents' names should be. I don't know, I just... Anyway. So this is like a dramatic thing in stories where like they face away from the person they're talking to because they're saying something like devastating, I don't know. And they don't want to look at them, I don't know. I like how this character, like, suddenly has significance. Like, she's only appeared for, like, a few seconds, and she already has significance, but, you know. Well, her daughter appeared quite a bit before that, though, so yeah. So this is the bathtub in the background. I don't know how to draw a bathtub that well, sorry. And I think it has to stand on something, but yeah. Anyway, so this is the floor. Yeah, she's about to say something sad, but, like, her daughter's 3, but she's also kind of intelligent for her age. Like, she's, like, more street smart than normal 3-year-olds, but she's also still naive in some regards, but anyway. Not as, I like to contrast her with Pesto and say that Pesto is more naive than her, despite being 16 years older. Anyway. Yeah. You're probably wondering, oh great, I didn't leave much room for Bubbly Boo here. Well, I just have to have her head anyway. She's got her bubbles back now because these are the bubbles in the bath. You can't even tell that's her head. Where did I put her eyes? Oh yeah, it was like here or something, I don't know. I'll draw her blush as well. Because she always has that cute blush, so yeah. I need to think of what her name should be. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna give this name to a different character, but, this makes more sense, because Bricklin sounds a lot like Brooklyn. So maybe they were twins. That'd be cool if they were twins, so... I hope people watching this are intrigued and not just bored, because I'm really interested. But then again, I know a lot more about these characters than anyone else, because I've made up stuff about them that I've never said on any website. I'm pretty sure I have, anyway. Like Hard Place, I never said anything about him in a previous video, I don't think. Oh yeah, I did already say twin, didn't I? I must have done that without thinking, because I'm pretty sure I wrote that before I said maybe they should be twins. But yeah, they are twins. I think Brooklyn should be the younger one. Actually, no, she'd be the older one, because it makes more sense, because Brooklyn is an actual word. Bricklin is not a word. So what, yeah, I don't know, anyway. So, I just feel Brooklyn seems like a younger sister character, though, but maybe she just looks like the younger one. Like how, I made up these triplet birds named the Bird Brothers, and the smallest one with the highest voice and the most cheery personality is actually the oldest. And the one with the deepest voice, and the most, like, middle-aged, philosophic, old guy type personality, actually is the youngest, and they're all 13. I'm sorry, I'm just shaking my leg. Probably, I don't know why I'm shaking my leg, but it's causing the whole camera to shake. Sorry, I should... Yeah. Oh, this is getting long. Hang on. I'm trying to think if Bubbly Boo should know about her yet. Probably not, because it would work better with the story if she didn't know. Okay, I need to stop shaking my legs. Sorry. I think I drew her eyes too small, but whatever. Oh, I forgot her eyelashes. I keep forgetting them, like, seriously. I don't need to draw them there, because you can barely see her eyes in that other panel anyway, where she's, like, barely visible. And she's got bubbles all around her. Why am I thinking about the Powerpuff Girls? Like, I don't know if it's because I mentioned Bubbles, or because I watched... Oh no, because I was talking about being adorable. Maybe that's why. Because I was watching this video last night where somebody reviewed the Powerpuff Girls anime, and they kept saying that something about how it was cool because they were, like, adorable or something. I don't know. Anyway. Actually, this is Brooklyn's speech bubble coming off the panel. I mean, coming off from off screen. I'm trying to think what Bubbly Boo should be saying. Let's see. Now I've got thinking about the end credits for Tokyo Mew Mew, which is very weird because they're talking about food for some reason. Because, yeah, this is, because it makes sense for Bubbly Boo to ask really sweetly if her mom's okay, but then it's also doesn't really advance the plot. I'm gonna try and think of a way for it to advance the plot. Oh yeah, I just thought of something epic. To end the page on a cliffhanger. Oops, I didn't draw her eyelashes here. This character's only appeared in 4 panels, and she's already having significance on the plot. Like, okay then. Oh, I just thought of something else. Wow, I'm just thinking of things like crazy now. I don't know. I was trying to sing the Token Movie end credits, but it doesn't sound that I couldn't sing it that well. Sorry. She just has her bubbles everywhere. Bubbles over here. Bubbles over there. I don't know why she looks so upset that she's probably upset that she never got told that she had a cousin. Anyway, she's like, I have a cousin? Because she just said that her sister had a daughter, so yeah. And Bubbly Boo is like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so she's like smart enough to figure out. I forgot her eyelashes again, wow. Trying to think what this last panel should entail. Keep changing her hair in like every panel. Her hair changes slightly. She's like, you've already met her. She's already met her cousin. But she just didn't know it, that this person is her cousin. I'm not sure if you can tell who this mystery girl is. It might be obvious or it might not, who knows. Now that I've said it might be obvious, you might realize, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how your minds work. I don't know how to approach this with the eye of a person who's not familiar with this series, which is most people in this planet, because not many people, because I created this series, it's not popular too. Poor Brooklyn is very sad because she's very sad. She's very sad because she's very sad. She's very sad because it's the anniversary of her sister passing. So yeah, poor girl. poor lady, I should say, because she's an adult. Anyway, what will happen next? I'll probably draw the next page maybe soon. Okay, bye.